are live, I think. Hey, got us? Yeah, you got us over there. All right, let me have a swallow here with my Gatorade. It's hotter than a pistol in the project. Ed, Kirkpatrick, thank y'all for stopping by. Make sure we got all this. There's a special guest, Roger Bush. Yep. That's him right there. You might want to cut the volume down on that booger. Yeah, Roger's going to be reading the comments tonight. And thanks for dropping in. Howdy, Laurie. Yep, but so to get started here, I'm gonna do a little ramble, and as y'all get in here, thank you. But I'm gonna try to entertain you a little bit tonight. Hope y'all hear the crickets and what have you, and frogs. Anyway, try to entertain you a little bit tonight. Try to embellish you with some useless facts. Yeah, we'll. And we'll just have a good time and stay to the end because we got some important announcements coming. Yeah, we do. So, first off, I got to get my notepad over here. You know, old brain ain't what it used to be.
You got your few folks on there.
Yeah, that's good.
You got the LG Homestead. They said howdy, Ed.
That's Laurie. She's my sweetheart.
Oh, you got a sweetheart?
Yeah, that's Laurie.
We got Random Things I Do.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's Brandy.
Pat Medore.
Yep. She's
Julie
number one.
Spencer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got them all.
Well, hey, y'all, I'm Flash. That's my nickname, Flash.
Flash. If it's got flash in the pan.
That's my stage name.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that, but
yeah,
I'm learning things.
I've been called Flash since 1968.
Yeah. Boy, I tell y'all what, now it's hot. It's some hot weather right now. And I'm sweating. This old hat right here ain't too good on a summer night, but yeah, it's hotter, and you know what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week's gonna be 102 to 104 here in Central Georgia. I know y'all folks in Arizona, Texas, and Oklahoma, and parts of Louisiana and Arkansas have been dealing with this crap, but it's coming my way. And it's been 95, 96 here. But they talking about heat indexes around 115 to 120. It's gonna be rough.
It is hot.
Man, it's hotter than a pistol in the project, ain't it? I'm
telling you. Laying down in the river under umbrellas.
That's it. All right, before we get everything going tonight, Roger don't know this, so I'm surprising him with something. I got a bag here from the Eddy family farm.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's got some stuff Roger and Vivian, his wife, have been wanting. So I'm gonna pull it out, we get that out of the way, and then we'll get on talking about some other things. But you know, here we go. All right, Roger. Look at here. Look at here what I got. This is a, man, I can't read. Oh, it's a 2X t-shirt. Eddy Family Farm.
Oh, that's real nice.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
That's right. And then here's the best t-shirt there is around, period. The end, none. Yep. This is the best t-shirt around of all of them. Anybody that I follow, that booger right there. There it is. Brandon, you need to keep making this t-shirt. You need to make a hat with the logo on it. Just my opinion. And as y'all know, I'm gonna be opinionated tonight. That little green dot right there you see, that's my microphone. And I bought one of them DGA things with 2 microphones, but one of them went out. So Roger ain't mic'd tonight, but he's hot anyway, so you ain't gotta worry about. There's that thing.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yep. And then here is something for Vivian that she wanted.
Oh, look at there.
And look at here. This is the last one there is. He is totally sold out of these. And I don't know if he's going to I think he's going to redo these with cowboy on them, just cowboy. Anywhere here, this is a 2X hoodie. Yeah, doggone. 2X hoodie.
You said he might do one with the cowboy on
Just
it?
cowboy
With the
on it.
rooster on it?
Yeah, just cowboy.
Oh, that'll be pretty cool.
Well, wouldn't it? No, but here, there is you a hoodie. Now, us people in Georgia, we don't wear hoodies often. It's got to be colder than a well digger's butt in Montana for we wear a hoodie. But anyhow, in here you can have the bag, take it all home with.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Now I got a duck over here on the smoker. So every now and then we have to go over there and add a couple of little chips to it. So if y'all don't mind, I'll be right back. I got to throw some chips on it, and then we'll pick it back up, and we got some topics we need to talk about. Yeah, we do. Be right back. Roger, you go ahead and read some comments.
Okay, I will. Well, you checking on your duck yet?
I'm doing it right now, man.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We got LG Homestead out there. They said howdy. We got random things I do. We are doing down there in the South, Georgia. So what are we doing? I'm sorry, I just had cataracts. Says hi, Ed and Roger she's from Florida. Oh, I like to go down to Florida. I got a deep sea fishing boat. I try to go down there around Carabel. I go down to Carabel and I go fish out there around Dog Island out there sometime. But every time I go out there, it's got bad weather. But anyhow, just things I like to do. Getting kind of old to do it. We still have fun trying. Carol Larson. Hello from Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
That's hot. It's been in the low 80s here. Low 80s would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, man, I'd give my right toe for low 80s.
Yeah, she says hi to Ed. Well,
Hey.
hello,
Hey,
Miss Carol.
good to hear everybody.
Julie Spencer.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Julie said I'm doing fine. I said, I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I didn't know how I was going to do
Yeah,
it.
you're doing fine, buddy.
But,
She's tucking you.
Well, I appreciate it. LG Homestead, we got storms rolling in Oklahoma.
I wish we would get a storm here tonight.
Well, I was on my way back from Macon today. I got about 10 raindrops on me.
Really?
That was it.
You save them, so you go back home,
I
or
tried to save them, but they
Oh,
evaporated
shucks,
like
man.
that. They hit the windshield. They went.
he didn't save them? Oh,
I didn't
man.
save them. I couldn't do it.
No.
Linda Peterson.
Yeah.
More storms. LG Homestead.
Yep.
Neil Netman.
Yeah.
Neil Netman. Well, hi, Neil.
He's from across the big water there.
He is.
Yeah, he lives over in England or Scotland or somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I got some relatives over there in Australia.
Well, that's a different place. We're talking about England and Scotland.
Well, I know, but it's right there.
Australia is way down south. It's winter in Australia now.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Boy, don't you know? Let me tell you about hot weather. It's hot all over in the northern hemisphere right now. Everywhere. I mean, England and France, they all burning up.
Right.
But down under,
It's
Australia,
it's cold.
South Africa, New Zealand, Argentina, Peru, down in the it's winter. It's winter time.
Well, that's how it is.
And then come January, thing froze up a second. Come January here is to be winter, down there to be start of spring, start of a new year. Ain't that weird? Start of a new year in January.
That's right.
That's what it ought to be here. But anyway,
I
it
know
ain't.
it. I know it.
Did you know? Now this is a useless fact. All y'all need to. Did you know you're traveling almost 1,000 miles an hour right now?
With the rotation of the Earth.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's right.
At the equator, you're traveling 1,000 miles an hour, and where we live out here in Central Georgia, we're doing about 856.
more like 8:59.
It could be in days. You know, we are getting 2.36 inches further away from the sun on each orbit every year.
Really?
Yeah, so 10 years we'd be about 24 inches away, and then 100 years we'd be about what?
Well, who measures
2 or
that?
3 50-foot. I don't. Them astronomers, guys. You know, them smart dudes. You know,
Oh yeah,
they know all about
there's a
that
lot of
kind of
experts
stuff.
out there. You know, you got to
Yeah.
beware about them experts.
Yeah, no,
think-
we're gonna put this other light on right here.
I think maybe we got too many experts nowadays.
Well, only expert I understand is me. Is that too much light, y'all? Look at your comments here, Roger Dodger,
Alrighty.
and see if that's too much light or that kind of brings light on the subject, or y'all let me know. If not, I'll cut it on off. But
Winter time in that neck of the woods.
yeah.
That's from Linda.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, they had Linda Peterson at LG Homestead. They had 100-mile-an-hour winds. I guess you're talking.
LG Homestead is different than Linda. But anyway.
Well, it said Linda Peterson
Oh, okay.
at LG
Oh,
Homestead.
okay. She was talking to her. See, you're interrupting the conversation
Oh,
and having
I'm
amongst
sorry, I'm sorry.
yourselves.
I don't know nothing about this stuff right here, Ed.
Oh, you learning, ain't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he learning on the job.
Well, I
boys.
don't want to leave nobody
And,
out. I don't want to leave nobody out. Nobody
Yeah,
said,
that's the thing. We don't want to leave nobody
That's
out.
right.
You know, comment, pop in here, do whatever what you want to. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but just the other week, gasoline went up 30 cents, like boom, overnight. It was 305, 306 here. Now it's 336, 335. Well, I'm like, now, wait a minute there. There ain't no oil shortage. There ain't no refinery shut down. What's the deal? It's the summer blend, folks. The summer blend. And the reason they do that is because gas is volatile and it evaporates. So, you know, as it gets hotter, it wants to gas off. So they have to put an additive in it to keep it from gassing off so much. Now, a lot of these new vehicles you ride, you pop the gas cover off the thing and there ain't no cap. You just stick the thing down in there. And pump. The old ones you had a screw thing. Well, people thought you had a screw thing, all the gas is contained in the gas tank and the engine sucks it up. Well, you can't do that. If you keep sucking on something that ain't got no vent, it's gonna collapse. There was a vent on all them big old tanks, so they'd vent out. But that's what we're in right now, folks, is we got highly volatile gas. We cannot have that right now. Nope, it evaporate on you. So we got the summer blend, and it's gonna cost you 30 cents more a doggone gallon. That's what's going on with that. Now that all should fade away after Labor Day. That's the old saying. Like knee high in July when you're talking about corn, well, gas gonna drop after Labor Day, they say. Another thing I want to mention right now, I know I'm all over the place, and that's just the way I am. Roger's following me. All right, we got these trucks at work that are old and ragged. They coming to get them and bringing us new trucks. So we had to park them out there in a line. Every now and then we get a spare parked in the line, and who could tell what? So they said, Ed, go get some of that white shoe polish and just put a big old X on the windshield of them trucks that, you know, out of service they fixing to pick up and bring some new ones, okay? So I remember, you know, in the days when I was selling cars in college, you know, the guy give me a thing of white shoe polish. He told me one day, he said, go out there to that boat and put for sale on it. So I went out there to the boat. We just traded in a boat. You don't do that at a car dealership, so he needed to move it fast. So he wanted me to put for sale on it. Well, I put for, and I put S-A-I-L. Come back in there and he said, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I said, yeah, man, thought it was. Yeah, give me a raise. You know?
Give you a raise.
No, he throwed a few deals my way.
Right.
That's how they do it, you know.
Yeah.
They feed you like a damn chicken getting fed. But anyhow, anyway, yeah, shoe polish. So I went out to get some of that shoe polish. I have been to 12 stores, Walmart included. I won't set foot in a Target. But anyway, I have been to Dollar General, Dollar Trees, Ace Hardware. I have been to the Army Navy store. I have been to the uniform store, a scrub store, anywhere I thought they would sell white shoe polish. Well, let me tell you something, folks. They don't make it no more. Nope, they only make brown and black. Because the market for white shoe polish was mainly nurses and educators that wore these leather shoes they needed to keep white. Well, tennis shoes finally got accepted. People at the hospital now, doctors, anesthetists, radiologists, they all wear tennis shoes. And then you go around and look at the other places, you know, the nurses, they wearing tennis shoes. And the schools, they wearing tennis shoes. So there's no more need for white shoe polish other than putting an X on that windshield. We had to get black and you can't hardly see it. I gotta do something different. I know I can probably go to Hobby Lobby and get some of that hobby paint stuff and maybe do it like it. I don't know. Anyway, may just damn throw an egg on it, let it fry on the dang windshield and figure out which one it is.
Neil over there said gas is $7 a gallon
God
in the
almighty.
UK.
Neil, I guess you don't run around too much, do you?
And
Well, at least out here, you got more money.
Julie Spencer says it's $3.31 and $3.19 in Macon. Oh, she must be close around here.
If that's Macon, Georgia, there's a Macon, Missouri, and
Oh, okay. Yeah,
there's
that's right,
also Macon, Utah. But anyhow,
Bonnie Plasthouse said it's $3.29 in Goldsboro.
I don't smell no smoke. Let me go put a chip on this thing.
Okay.
Be right back.
That last time you made that duck, it was good. I hope this one just.
Man, it's gonna be off the chain, I'm telling you.
Missouri. Julie says it's Missouri. Macon,
Okay.
Macon, Missouri. Or,
Yep.
I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. Neil over in the UK, he uses public transport.
Is he in one of them 15-minute cities?
A 15-minute city?
Yeah, does he live in one of them, Neil?
I don't know, Neil. Are you in a 15-minute city? I don't know what a 15-minute city is.
Well, I'll educate you on that one night, but that's
If
a
I'm
whole
at
nother.
least 15 minutes away from the city, I'm pretty good. But
Well, I am
I
too.
don't like going to the city.
I don't have nothing to do with no dang city. But there's
No.
people that nowadays they live in the city and everything's 15 minutes away from them, and
Right.
they live their whole life 15 minutes away from where they were brought home. Thank God they were born and not aborted, right?
That's true. That's true. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Anyhow, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Pat says Amazon sells white shoe polish.
Yeah, and I always knew, you know, I could go on Amazon and find it. Don't get me wrong. I always knew that, but I tried
Neil
it.
has a bus stop outside his
tried
door.
it. Dang, he's in the city, sure enough. Dang, what does the sewer smell like? Does it come out of the grates on the side of the sidewalk?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Well, what about the
Every
sewer?
time I've been to the city,
What about the sewer, Neil? Ed was asking, what about the sewer?
do you smell it coming out of the grates on
can
the
you smell it
sidewalk?
coming out of the great side of the sidewalk?
Because that's what the city smells like to me.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you. That's what it smells like to
Our
me.
cabin in the woods said, no 15-minute city here.
yeah, you're like Tony. You meet Tony?
I don't know. I've met a bunch of folks out there.
I
but
don't know. Yeah, Tony's,
know-
Tony's cool dude.
I can't remember everybody, but I remember some of them.
You remember him by the face, I know.
Yeah, I know them by their face.
Yeah.
Never forget a face, but
What time is it here?
it's nighttime, Ed, and you know nighttime
Oh,
ain't no
we
time to
done
be
been
in
on
this
an hour?
neighborhood.
No, we've been on 20 minutes. Oh, okay, good. Did you hear that damn gangster go by in that car
I
wrecking and
heard it.
rapping?
I heard it.
Man, I wish I had a bazooka. I'd shoot that son of a gun.
Oh, no way.
It was like boom.
Bazooka.
It'd all be over with.
You know, when I first started driving, gas was 25 cents a gallon.
Hey, it was
That,
33 when I
them the
started.
good old
You,
days.
you drove before I did, even though I'm
I must
older than
have.
you.
Well, I lived in the country.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're about a year older than me, I
Yeah, Daddy
think.
wouldn't let me drive. I turned 16 and got my
Yeah.
license. I mean, he'd take me out to the farm and let me ride
I
around.
had a I
And
had a Jetstar '88 Oldsmobile, and I'd go down there and fill it up.
what did Jetstar mean? Do you know? It had something to do with the engine? Or
It was just a body style, but
oh,
you know,
okay.
back in them days, they made cars to mimic because it was the jet age.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why your '57 Chevys had the
Had the
big wings,
wings.
and
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. They
Cadillac
were.
'59
Yeah,
Cadillacs.
you were going to just zip through like a
Yeah,
Jetsons car.
they tried to market
You
their
know, if you ever
vehicles.
look at this car, you know, the Jetsons, it looks
Oh
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
driving a 57
That
Cadillac
looked like a
Eldorado.
yeah. That
I
kind of
swear it
looks
does.
like
It
a
looks like he's driving a 57 Eldorado. You
yeah.
ever seen a 57 Eldorado Cadillac? That's
I
a two-door
I don't
Cadillac.
remember.
Man,
I probably
let me
have, but
tell you, there wasn't but about 200 of them made,
really,
really. And they are rare as hen's teeth. And if you find one, I don't think there's but 4 left. But I think they've all, yeah, ain't before, it's confirmed, ain't but 4 left. But anyway, if you want to buy one, you know, the dude says you can get this one for $2 million.
my dad had a 59. I think it was a '59 Impala. It was
Mm,
a Chevrolet though. Had the
man,
flat wings on the
I
back.
love some of the early Impalas. You know, they started out square, they started shrinking and doing the curves in the body and the front
Right,
end
right.
especially, and then it just went on and man, and that frame they needed it for NASCAR.
Oh, they
So
did.
that yeah, so they made it. That's what they run in NASCAR. I forgot what year it was. It may have been 64, 65, 66, somewhere in there. they were running that frame and body NASCAR. So they put out a few. You know, had to put out so many street versions that so they could run in NASCAR back in
Right.
those days. I think that's still what they still need to do.
They don't do that no more.
No, they just put a brand name on a race car and
Right.
it ain't up but frame and magnesium or aluminum and magnesium burns if it gets to the fire. You're in trouble then. Oh yeah. I was looking at my notes here and I got to thinking about what time it was. Yep. Yeah. Watches. Y'all thought about watches lately?
I'll go check on the duck, Ed.
Yeah, do that, man. It may need to be flipped over. Uh, yeah, watches. They nobody uses them anymore. They use these new digital watches. It's like the thing Dick Tracy. You can talk on it if you pay enough money, or you can get your messages on it, or phone calls, Bluetooth to it, or you can leave your phone in your Jeep, go 10 miles, and still it ain't Bluetooth and it's got service. Your phone got service. Your watch has got service. Anyway, watches are not too popular nowadays. And I went to the pawn shop the other day because the pawn shop I go to, the guy actually is the one that does my guitar setups. Yeah, and Daryl Brantley, damn good, Millersville, Georgia. Daryl Brantley. Anyhow, see if he could take a couple in and put some strings on one and the other one. See if he can find a buyer for it because I don't need it. Anyhow, take out watches all over the pawn shop. Yeah. If you like watches, like I do, I'm not a techno nerd. I like to get lost every now and then, leave my phone in the Jeep and walk off. And nobody bother me. Anyhow. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ed. I heard you
That's
talking about watches.
yep.
I know. I don't wear a watch.
Yep. A lot of people don't.
You know why?
Because you can't find one to fit around your wrist or what?
Well, no, that's not it.
You know, you got damn
The
wrist
last
bigger than
time
my
I wore a
leg.
watch was in 2009, and I used to work for the sheriff's department. I'm retired from the sheriff's department here in Georgia, and I retired around.
Do you wear a watch so you could record for your stuff because you had the right to report out?
No, I didn't use it
Oh.
for none of that stuff. I mean, I've had one ever since I was a teenager.
Oh, okay.
But the last time I wore one was in 2009. I was on my way to work. I worked for the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
And I was riding my Harley Davidson. And it was early in the morning. and a 6-point buck jumped out in front of me, and I didn't even see it because there was a car tailgating me close behind, and I was looking in my rearview mirror
Yeah, you.
trying to figure out why this car was tailgating me so close,
Yeah.
and well, that deer jumped out in front of me, and I hit that deer, and it almost killed me. I don't remember anything about it. I didn't see it.
Damn.
I didn't see it jump in front of me or anything. All I know is I woke up 45 or minutes later at the hospital because I was unconscious all that time. I woke up in the emergency room, but that accident tore my watch off my wrist. I slid 96 feet down the freeway, not the freeway, the
Man,
highway.
25 foot, I'd be gone. It
I
just wouldn't be
slid
nothing left to
96
me. It
feet.
just, yeah, just wear it. Yeah.
And it tore my watch off my wrist, and I've never put a watch on ever since.
Son of a gun. I can't blame you.
I don't know why I didn't put one on.
Well, yeah, I
but
know.
that's the last time I wore one.
Yeah, snake bit me in the snake boots. I wouldn't wear them again either.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, I got another story to tell y'all tonight. One of these girls at work asked me about a month ago. She said, "What do you think?" She said, "I got a relative on my husband's side. They need money. I can buy 25 acres in Hancock County, and that Hancock County is where Cabin Land's at, and that's the poorest county in Georgia. And that's why I'm going there, to make it the richest county in Georgia." No, I'm just kidding. Going there to be under the damn radar. But anyhow, she said, "I can buy 25 acres for $15,000. I said, that's a bargain. You need to jump on it." Well, she said, "Yeah, they're going to do a quick claim deed in the morning. Is that what I need to do?" And I said, "No, you need to get a hold of a lawyer. I know it's going to cost some money, but it'll save you money in the long run." "Oh, she's family." And I reiterated, "Well, you need to call a lawyer." I said, "Call Stripling and them. They good." "Yeah, okay." Well, just the other day, she come in all bummed out. She's bragging about getting her property 2 weeks ago. "Yeah, we got the property. Yeah, 25 acres all ourselves. Got a little pond on it. We got plans. We're going to get our double wide and move it out there. And da-da-da-da-da-da. Great. Yeah, I'm so glad for you. Living your dream. Work on your dream. Save your money. Do what you got to do. Make your dream come true." Anyway, so she come in the other day, just a few days ago, and she's one of them girls that carries I won't call it a purse, it's about like bigger than a flight bag. I've seen people get on airplanes with smaller bags. Anyway, she comes in with a big old bag. I'm not saying she's a big old bag. She's a little overweight, but anyhow, she comes in that big old bag every day and plops it down, but she plopped that thing down hard that morning, like, and I said, "What's wrong with you, sugar?" "I should have got a lawyer." I said, "Oh, you're right." I said, "Well, what's going on?" She said, "We got the quit claim deed, and then we didn't realize there was 3 years back taxes owed on it. A credit card company has put a lien on it for $5,000 because the owner didn't pay his fucking bill. Didn't pay his bill." And I said, "Well, hey, should have got a lawyer."
Should have got a lawyer.
So, folks, I am not a real estate person. I am not a financial advisor. I'm none of that, and I apologize. I didn't go there. Anyway, when you're doing any kind of land transactions, don't get. It used to be called a quit, Q-U-I-T, quit claim deed, back in the 50s. Now it's done turned into what they call a quit claim deed. But anyway, it's where somebody says, "Yeah, I own this property here. It's yours. Whatever money is exchanged. Take that to the courthouse. They just sold me this," and they plug you in as a new owner. Well, when you get plugged in as a new owner, if you don't have a warranty deed, if you got a quit claim deed, well, guess who's going to have to settled up with whoever had any interest or encumbrance on that property. You just bought it. But if you get a warranty deed, then if something pops up, it back on the seller. They got to deal with him. You just got your stuff free and clear. So get a lawyer, get a warranty deed.
You got
But they got to pay. Well, I just told you what they pay. Yeah, they got to come up about $12,000 to pay this crap off. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now the property instead of costing 15 is gonna cost them 27.
That's over in Hancock County.
Yeah, it's a Hancock County. It ain't nothing but a damn.
You know, their
it's
courthouse burnt down and they lost all their paperwork.
I know it.
Yeah, so nobody knows what's going on.
Right, and they built a new one. Do you know how the first? Now this is people don't know this. The first courthouse built in Hancock County. Do you know who built it?
Who?
Well, Hancock County, when they got their countyship from the General Assembly and came back with that certificate and said, all right, all this part here is Hancock County now. So I just built a courthouse, and the guy that had that certificate, I ain't got no money to build a courthouse. How are we gonna get money to build a courthouse? I don't know. Anyway, they got a man named Mr. Dixon, a white man, lived in Hancock County.
Okay.
He was a slave owner. It was. Anyhow, he built them a courthouse and rented it back to them for $1 a month for 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny when the courthouse burnt down. See, Mr. Dixon's estate still would own that because they renting it for $1 a month.
That's right.
Well, it burnt down right there when the 100 years was over with. And since Mr. Dixon wasn't around, the family said, yeah, sell it to them. We want the money. Mr. Dixon was just trying to keep things up.
Right.
Help them out. But anyway, so they raised the sales tax over there 1% on people that probably, yeah. Anyway, better not go there ahead.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Where are we at on time here? Oh, catch up on some comments here, Roger. You know,
Well, I was going to say,
Get to the last bill
Lynn
here.
McClung, hello, Lynn. She says, sounds like a great dinner. That duck, we're going to have that duck a little bit in a little while. Wants to know where I'm visiting from. Well, actually, me and Ed, we're from the same place.
Yep.
Ed lives more closer into town, and I live out in the country on Lake Sinclair.
No, you live on the lake. You
Yeah,
used to live in the country.
On Lake Sinclair.
But
Well,
the
you know, it
dad-
used to be in the country when I first moved
That's
there.
what I'm saying. It used
Yeah.
to be, but it ain't now.
Not
Man,
now.
the lake draws daggum flies like a turd in the driveway, man.
So I live on the
Tell
lake, and it's only about maybe 15 minutes for me to drive over here.
Yep.
And me and Ed hang out a lot. He's my road dog.
Yep.
Or I'm his road dog. I don't know
He's a
what
good
it is.
navigator
But
when he's awake.
then our cabin in the woods, they said he's got a 73 Q code convertible Mustang.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Wow.
I've got a 1966 Thunderbird with a 429, which would be a Q code, but I think somebody did a swap on it somewhere
Well,
along the
now,
line.
I have to ask nowadays because that letter Q keeps coming up in this L, G, and RT for stuff.
Yeah.
What exactly that Q mean in that
I'm
Q
not sure
code?
exactly what all that stuff means, but you
Oh.
have to look it up.
It wasn't what I'm thinking nowadays.
I know the Q code on my Thunderbird
Maybe it's quality code.
meant that it had the big motor, the
Oh, the
429
big
engine.
motor,
And mine does have the 429 engine in it.
yeah. Oh, yeah, the big motor, man.
But I checked the serial number, and it's not a Q code, so
Oh.
I don't know why it has the
Mm.
429 engine in it unless somebody did a swap, years ago before
Yeah.
I had it.
Well,
I don't know.
What cars do you regret getting rid of?
Oh man, I had so many nice cars.
Yeah.
I had a 65 GTO,
Oh,
and
square body GTO. Okay.
yeah, I had that car when I was in high school. and-
One of the first years Pontiac put that just a little nose on the front, not a big nose, just a
Yeah.
little nose on it. Yeah.
So I took the motor out of it.
Stripes
I
on the
put
grill.
I put a 1968 421 engine in it, and that car was pretty bad.
421.
421.
The heck is that? I've heard of
It's a
429.
Pontiac engine.
Well,
There's a
okay.
421 had 3
Was it,
carburetors on it.
what did they do? Bore out a 400?
I don't know. I
I
don't
had a
know.
400. I had two 400s.
You did?
Yeah, one with a 4 barrel on it. That's not gonna skid.
Oh.
And I had two of them with that 455 Super Duty Pontiac motor.
My mama had the
Yeah. That motor had more horsepower,
she
but
had
it
the
weighed so
Smoky and the
damn
Bandit.
much you didn't really pick up any speed.
Mama had
The
the
motor weighed so damn
Smoky
much.
and the Bandit Trans Am with the
I had the
455.
one the year before, the one
6.6 liter.
you
Yeah.
know they wrote Smoking the Bandit about me. I've
Then
told you that story.
Then I had a couple of Dusters. I had a 1970 Duster 340.
Yeah, I mean I smoked Mike Giles one night. He had one of them in that lime green.
Yeah.
We went out there.
Mine was that
We
bright.
went out the
I had the bright
airport.
yellow one.
Yeah, we went out the airport road. They had a Pontiac Grand Prix with a 455 Super Duty in it, and automatic transmission. And he had that little 340 wedge with that
Oh, yeah.
4-speed
It
transmission.
was a fast car.
He got me for about the first 20 feet, and after that, he was letting no tailpipes.
Yeah. Those were fun. I had two of them Dusters.
Oh man.
And
You know, back then, if you could break 15 seconds, you were hot.
yeah, but
Breaking 16 was.
I think those were probably my favorite
Yeah.
cars from
Breaking
the old
16
days.
seconds was. They got electric cars now, break a quarter mile, and they ain't going 7 seconds.
Well, I don't want to see it.
I mean,
I don't want to see no electric cars. You know, electric car would be okay for riding around in town, but you know,
Yeah.
if you're going to drag me out to Oklahoma to see all my friends out there, and I love going out there, I can't wait. Are we going in March this time?
Actually,
I heard you
we're
sneaking
going
up
in
on it.
March. I'm going to add that in the announcement. And there's also a trip in September you may want to go on.
Well, I can't go in September.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
I wish I could, but you know, I have other trips planned.
Yeah, I know. You're
Um,
busy, man. Anyway,
You know, I have to go fishing, Ed.
yeah.
Different places.
All right.
I like to go fishing in Tennessee and Florida, North Carolina,
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Tennessee's a beautiful place, man.
Yeah, that's
Especially
a
up
good
there in the
place.
mountain. They get out toward Memphis, it sucks. Arkansas is beautiful up in the hills.
Well, you know, I got
And
a
then
buddy that lives up
south.
there. I go see up there, and you know, I'm a drummer in a band too, and
Yeah, yeah,
I played out there on the WSM radio, the Midnight Jamboree in Nashville.
yeah.
The Grand Ole Opry station over there.
I've been on the Grand Ole Opry, if ain't
Yeah.
in country at all.
I like country. I like all kinds of music though.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I guess we've been on here an hour. It was the goal. If any of y'all still sticking around, thank you so much.
Well, I didn't mean to leave anybody out. I was trying.
Yeah, I know.
trying to read all this
We're
stuff.
doing a poor job on comments, and we apologize.
We pretty much got everybody.
But
done,
I'll go back and read them.
I think.
Yeah, if you comment, thank you. Thank you. If y'all got conversations going among yourselves, saying Ed's an idiot, whatever, hey, do it to it, you know. Rip it up. But anyway, I got a couple of announcements, maybe 3 announcements here. The jalapeno challenge is still on now. If any of those don't know, send me a picture of you with a jalapeno on a plant. Send me a picture of your jalapeno with a ruler. And send me a picture of your a jalapeno, it could be a different one, on a scale in grams. And whoever got the longest jalapeno and the one that weighs the most, they're gonna get 2 gift cards apiece. Yeah, they're gonna get 50-50 and 50-50. Yep. That way, if you got to pay the wife off, you can do it. Also, yeah, I'm going out to Cabin Land tomorrow. I got me a Mexican. Well, he's actually from Honduras. But anyway, he come across the border about 4 months ago, and I met him. He'd be a good feller. You know, folks, they here, so you might as well get to know them and weed the good ones out and figure out who the bad ones
there's
are.
a lot of good folks out
Oh
there.
man, most of them are good. I'm not going.
There's a lot of good folks out there.
I'm not going to, say, and they work their
That's
butts
right.
off. So anyway, we're going out to Cabin Land in the morning from 8 to 1. And upcoming trips, the Peddlers of the Past meetup in Jameson, Alabama is going to be September 9th. Yeah. So I'm going to that. First time going. I don't know how well organized this thing is, but I think we folks here in the South need
Well, if
to
it's in
show up.
Alabama, I might be able to go.
Well, it's in Alabama. Yeah.
Well, I
And
might
you
be
know
able to go
me,
to
I'm
that.
gonna get a cabin or a verbo.
Yeah.
I ain't staying in no damn
'Cause
Roach Motel.
There's no telling what I'll be doing, but if it's in Alabama, that's not that far. I might.
No, well, actually, it ain't but 5 hours from here.
Yeah, I might be able to go
Yeah,
with that. Go
yeah.
with that
I'm
one.
gonna drive there Friday, spend the night, get up, go do the deal Saturday, come back, spend the night, get up Sunday, and come home.
We drive the RV.
So I'll
over
be
there.
gone Friday, and I'll be back Sunday. Yeah.
We drive my RV over there.
Well, we're gonna drive your RV if we got a daggum verbo.
A what?
A verbo.
What's a verbo?
Let's see. What's that name them other folks use for it? Airbnb?
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got you. Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we won't have to then.
Well, you got verbo and Airbnb, see.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what a verbo is.
Well, it's like Airbnb, but
Well, why do they call it
ain't-
Airbnb? I don't even know that.
Airbnb's the liberals and verbos is the conservatives.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is, bro.
Oh, well,
I'm
I'll be
telling
dang.
you.
See, you learn
If you
something
read
every
something
day.
on Airbnb, don't be surprised if somebody's singing out at your front door on a ukulele at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Like Tiny Tim.
Yep.
You remember Tiny
Oh
Tim?
man, he was a killer. God dang, he made so much money for doing just
Right.
being weird. All right, and then I think my buddy Roger here said something about Okie Homestead Expo. They have already locked down a date, March 22nd, March 23rd, Pryor, Oklahoma, at the same place it's been for the last 2 years. There'll be 2 days of it in March. It ought to be a whole lot cooler.
And what's that chicken truck you like out there in Oklahoma?
Chicken
The
truck.
food truck. What's a food truck you like?
Oh, it was oh gosh, what it was, El Torino or something.
There was one out there, you kept looking for it, and he didn't show up the first time.
Oh, the first time it didn't, yeah. The second time it showed up, and it had the cutest little girl in there. And
How many times did you go to visit that stand there?
probably 12
12 times.
over a 3-day period, yeah.
I hear you.
And you know, after the first day, it was, you know, hey, Mr. Ed, you want the same
That's
thing?
right. That's right.
I mean, they knew me, and they knew me as soon as they was opening up
Well, when you find something
and
you
got
like,
the grill hot, I was a coming.
when you find something you like, you got to go for it.
But I'm gonna tell you a secret about food truck. You see a food truck, oh man, you think about that. Oh, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. And you see them get set up and you see them finally open up. No, don't go up there right off the bat. They ain't had time to heat them grills up.
Right.
And your meat gonna be mushy. You want a good char on that meat, especially doing them
Let
tacos.
them get cranked
So,
up for
yeah,
a little
give them
while.
about 30 minutes to get that grill going. Maybe 1 or 2 other people come in there and they gotta turn it on, you know.
Right.
Cause it's hot. They don't want to turn that damn thing on.
That's right.
Once they turn it on, it's gonna be on.
It's going to be on.
It's hot in the kitchen, bro. Yeah, it is. Well, look at your comments there. And before we get off here, does anybody want to ask us any questions or anything? We'll hang around here as long as you want to.
I don't see too many new people, I don't think.
Yeah,
all
any
the
new
ones-
comments? You go down to the bottom. What
Yeah, I'm at the bottom here.
Oh, okay.
And it's all.
You
pretty
got it
much-
on all. You just got it on top messages. Boy, you got to get on all messages here.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm teaching you.
I know. That's why you got to teach me. I don't know it.
Yeah. And okay. Oh,
But it's
you
still-
run
it's
a
still
little
the
bit
same.
behind. Yeah, it is.
It's still all the same.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think we said hello to Doris.
Hey, Doris.
Doris.
That Doris Krugberger or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
She's
hey,
cool.
Doris, I'm Flash,
Yeah, Mr. Ed, at your service.
and Peggy. Yeah, we said hello to Peggy.
You
Hey,
hear that?
Peggy.
You hear that bullfrog back yonder?
I hear it.
So this way.
Man, that sounds good. You got any hot grease? Put some frog legs on the hot grease.
Well, I throw a little grease on that smoker where the duck's at, and it get hot pretty quick.
Patricia Shue. Hello from North Carolina.
Yep.
Well, that's it. I think we said hello to everybody.
All right. Well, YouTube world, thanks for dropping in. Ed Kirkpatrick, and special guest tonight was Roger Book, famous drummer. He's played with everybody. You didn't ever play with Rolling Stones, did you?
Rolling Stone, no, but I played with Madonna.
See.
Linda was asking what year was I in Nam? Well, I went in the service in 1973, and if you see my hat, I'm a Vietnam era veteran. So I was in during the war, but it was near the end, and President Nixon was was in charge. He was president back then, and he stopped sending troops. I got sent to Wiesbaden, Germany at the time, and I was in the 4th Infantry, and so I didn't have to go into the country itself, but I did my tour in Germany during the Vietnam at the end right there. So I was lucky. Of course, I did join up. I was 17 years old when I joined up, and I was ready to serve my country, but you know they didn't send me, so I was a infantryman. I was in the artillery, and I used to work on tanks. So that's what I did.
You know what my daddy told me, don't you? Said, son,
What'd he tell you?
when I was a teenager, he said, son, you gonna go in the service? And I said, I don't know, Daddy. Well, if you do, he said, get in the Air Force. I said, why is that? He said, because you're going to be way back behind lines, fueling and loading planes with bombs or even flying one of them suckers. You ain't going to be where you meet some greasy folks with guns. I said, okay.
Pat's asking you about your duck. It looked like it was coming along good a minute ago.
Yeah,
when
it's
checked
good.
on
I got to
it.
put some orange sauce. You take orange marmalade and a little vinegar to thin it up with. The vinegar evaporates, helps it stick. You put the orange marmalade on the duck just about the time it gets ready.
March 22nd is Lynn McClung's birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Well, March 22nd is when you need to be in Pryor, Oklahoma.
Well, I'm gonna be there.
Well, I'm talking about Lynn.
Oh yeah, she needs
For a
to
birthday
be there.
party. We'll have a birthday
Yeah.
party for her. Shucks, man. Yeah. Oh, that'd be daylight savings time too. When March 22nd rolls around,
Oh, Linda Peterson said
it will already be long days.
she said 73. She was there too.
Oh heck.
Same with me, 73 there also.
Hmm.
Well, that's awesome, Miss Linda. See, you just never know.
You never know.
I could have met you back then in 1973.
Yep.
And I'll tell you something else that's funny. I was stationed in Wiesbaden. Of course, I traveled around a little bit.
Yeah.
But my main base was an Air Force base in Wiesbaden, Germany. Even though I was Army. But I met a lady in Macon, Georgia, about 5 years ago, and her name is Ilona Smith, and she, I ride motorcycles with people. I met her with riding motorcycles, and she was from Wiesbaden, and that's where she's from. She was born there.
Oh wow.
But she was living here in Macon, Georgia now, and I met her here.
She married a serviceman, I guess, to get over here.
No, she wasn't married. She just moved here.
She got any money?
I don't know about that.
Never mind.
But anyways,
Yeah.
it's funny, and you just never know where you're going to meet people at. Me and her were in Wiesbaden, Germany back in the old days, and then I met her here in Macon, Georgia 50 years later,
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
They never know.
Real nice lady,
Yeah.
though.
I stopped some way back. One of them times I traveled by myself. Coming back to Sulphur, Oklahoma, and I had on an Orange Family T-shirt. And I stopped somewhere in, I was coming down the bottom way, which I don't do no more at Louisiana. I go the top way. Anyway, coming down the bottom way through Louisiana and got to Mississippi. I got to find me a place to pull over. So I looked up ahead and hit a little app on my Jeep there and said motels, and it showed me motels. That's the coolest thing, and that's better than sliced bread, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I can pinch off sliced bread. I can't just pinch off where the next dang motel or gas station is, and the price of the room or the gas. It's all in that thing. Anyhow, so I pulled in that thing, and I went in there, and the lady says, "Oh my God." I'm turning around right now. I got my medical kit on, if you know what I'm talking about there.
Right.
And there ain't no bells or whistles going off. And I said, "What is it?" "You're Ed Kirkpatrick, Orange Family Homestead. I know you." I said, "Oh yeah, that's me. I saw that reservation. You typed it in about 10 minutes ago, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah, I stopped and typed it in." "Yeah, well, I know you. I mean, I watch you. Well, that's before I had a channel. I seen you on Orange Family Homestead. I seen you here, seen you there. You just get around a lot, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, baby. You know, I do get around a lot. She said, I said, let me take a picture of you. So I took a picture of her hugging me
Right.
with her orange family. She had an orange family t-shirt shirt
she
on.
did?
Yeah, it's just the same what I was wearing.
Okay.
When we walked in, I'm like, no, the little bells and whistles wasn't chiming love, you know.
That's pretty
Not
cool.
the way she looked, but anyway, we connected,
I
okay?
hear you.
Yeah. And, geez. So I took a picture and I sent it to Daniel. I said, you got fans everywhere. He sent it back. Looks like you got a few too.
Well, I'd like to say hi to Daniel and everybody in
Yeah.
Houston and Stephanie and Brandon and Dutch over there with the
Keeping it Dutch.
yeah.
Him and Kevin, one that puts on the Okie Homestead and Expo. That's a pretty smart little gig right there.
Yep.
Put you on a big event every year. Got to work like a son of a gun for 2 or 3 months, and after that, you got to think about the next one.
Well, what time is it getting to be, Ed?
It's time to probably shut this thing off. I don't know who else hanging in here, but it looks like more people join in. I can't really tell. I don't know how to decipher all these little characters on the phone. Anyway. Yep. Just a couple of old Georgia rednecks sitting here enjoying life. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoyed it. Hope to talk to you something. And yeah, jalapeno challenge. Don't forget it. Dang well.
Well, it was nice meeting y'all, and I might be back. We'll see.
Yeah, I get him back. All I gotta
You're gonna
do.
make me come back, Ed?
Yeah. All I
Well, I like coming back. I like all these folks, you know.
Yeah, I know it. That's what I'm
People
talking
are
about.
crazy nowadays.
Hey,
you
we
know?
may can do one at the house at the lake at your place.
We could do
What
one
do you
at the
think
lake.
about that? Or on the boat. Can
Yeah,
you get Wi-Fi on the boat? Because this
Uh,
thing's only Wi-Fi here.
I don't think you can get Wi-Fi,
Oh, jeez. Okay, well.
but you get a signal out there, regular phone signal.
Hmm.
You have to have Wi-Fi though.
Yeah, for that phone, which is filming.
Oh, I got
It
you.
has no number. It's
I
a
got
burn. It's a burner. Well, it ain't even burner phone. It don't have no number.
Oh, okay.
It's just a phone that never was activated.
Well, my Wi-Fi might be able to go out by the dock.
Yeah. Okay. We can do it, thing.
Yeah.
On the porch anyway. All right, you two, world. Again, thanks for dropping in, Ed Kirkpatrick, and
Love y'all.
best kept secret on YouTube. Roger Butch, live and in color tonight. God
That's
bless
right.
everybody. Adios. How do you turn this thing off? Oh, that don't do it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I want to stop streaming. Yep.